Hello and namaste. Today we're going to learn about Python. Hello and namaste. Today we're going to learn about Python. You know, everybody's crazy about Python. Everybody wants to do something in Python. Everybody wants to learn Python. Everybody wants to code Python. But we will not start from the traditional route, so that you do not struggle with the traditional approach of Python, starting from lists and tuples and dictionaries and then going to functions and then classes. We will not be doing that immediately. We have a very quick way to make games and animations and something very exciting very fast. So we are going to try that. And for that, we are going to need Sajilo Python Playground. It is an IDE, just like VS Code, and you have PyCharm, you have something like Sublime Text, etc., etc. So instead of using those heavy-duty IDEs, we are going to use Beyond Apogee's own homegrown, homebrew software called the Sajilo Python IDE and Sajilo Python Playground IDE. And in that playground, what we're going to do is we're going to learn Sajilo Python, which is a library, an extension of Python, and we are going to start making programs, start making games, start making animations very, very fast. Okay, you got me? Let's start. So for that, first, what you need to do is you need to download Sajilo Python library and the Sajilo Python Playground. Well, what we've done is we've bundled everything in the GitHub repo, where you can just download a zip file and everything is over there. You have the Sajilo Python library, you have Sajilo Pygame library, Sajilo CV library for hand tracking and face tracking and object detection, etc. So everything is inside. We are also developing Sajilo Physics library. There's going to be a lot of things, a lot of exciting things we're going to do. So let's get started. Okay, in order for us to start, we need to go to my GitHub page, which is github.com/SajiloPython, or you can just go to GitHub and search for Sajilo Python. So you can just go to Sajilo Python over here. You can type this at GitHub, it'll be given in the description below. And you can just go to Sajilo Python. You can just search Sajilo Python in GitHub without a space. And let's go to Sajilo Python. Here you are going to see the main repository where the Sajilo Python libraries exist. So what you're going to do is going to find a zip file called Python Fun. Okay, so we'll just go and click on that. And over here, you see a download raw file button. So you just click on that and let's give it a few seconds. And you have to be patient here. Just give it a few seconds and here, this thing pops up. So you want to download it. Okay, let's just download it to somewhere in documents. Okay, we'll just download it in documents. Okay, so I have it downloaded in my documents over here. Okay, so this is Python Fun over here. Let's just cut the file. Let's create a working directory inside documents. Let's say new folder. Okay, so we'll do Python tutorials. Okay, and inside the document we'll just paste the Python Fun zip file, and we are going to extract it over here. Just extract all. Okay, inside of Python tutorials we got Python Fun. So inside the Python Fun, we are going to have the software, the IDE, that is Sajilo Python Playground. For this tutorial, let's go with the Sajilo Python Playground. What we're going to do, we're going to open it up. So we have our Python Playground. Yes, I have a lot of things opened up over here. What I'll do is I'll just, okay, let's not close it. Just press this button. This should create a new file for you, and if you want to save the new file, just save it. So we're going to save it as tutorial number 1. Okay. So it's that easy. You don't need to install anything, and it shows up. Okay. On the right hand corner, on the bottom, you should see something called settings. Just click on it. There are a lot of settings that you can change from here. First, let's go to libraries, and you can see you have the Sajilo CV library, Sajilo Pygame, Sajilo Python library. So all the libraries you need. So the first thing you need to set up is your interpreter. So go to interpreter, you see a dialog pop up, and it's going to already list out all the Python interpreters you have already installed by default. So I have Python 3 and Python 3.11. I have selected 3.11. You just need to select the right interpreter for you, and then press apply. So, and then it says Python interpreter is set to whatever interpreter you're set into. Okay, after that you need to just restart this so that you just need to restart it. Okay, right. Now the interpreter is set. Now you have a new file called tutorial 1. You're ready to go. Okay, in order to make something in Python, in order to load something in Python, first you need to understand you need to import something. Okay, you need to import that from somewhere. So in our case, we are going to import objects and characters from the Sajilo Python library. So in order to do that, we're going to type from Sajilo Python, which is the library. I'm going to import start. Okay, without start, nothing runs in our code. So you need to import start. And what I'm going to do is at the end, we're going to write start. And this is a function. So since we have these parentheses or these brackets, it's called functions. So what you need to understand is in Sajilo Python, you are going to import start, and then you are going to put this start function at the end of your code. So all the codes that you're going to write is going to be between this line of code and then this line of code. Okay. So let's run the code and see. There's a run button over here, and now it says kill button because the window is already popped up and your program is running. So you've said nothing. You said to do nothing. You just created a window, and that's awesome. So this should be the first example of Sajilo Python. Now let's, for example, say we want to load a cat into our game window. So what we're going to do is for anything to load anything, you need to import it from somewhere. And where is that somewhere we're going to import it from? It is going to be from our library. So from Sajilo Python, import start, and we're going to also import cat. So anything else you're going to add you need a comma to separate it. Now, on the second line or the third line, what we're going to write is just by importing the cat will not show up in the display. We need to also load the cat in the display. In order to load the cat on the display, what we're going to do is as simple as this. We're going to write cat dot load and parentheses. So these parentheses means it indicates that load is a function. Okay, all you need to understand for now is that load is a function, just like start is a function. Okay, just doing this and saving it, what do we get? We save this over here. Now let's run this code, and voila, we have a cat right over here. Isn't that interesting? Very good. So it's so easy. Now what if you wanted to also bring up a dog, and maybe you want to build a game where the dog chases a cat. Okay, so just like I said before, you're going to need to import dog. Where you're going to do it from? The Sajilo Python library. So after cat, just put a comma and then dog. Now how do we load the dog? We just do dog dot load, and let's see where it comes. It appears on top of the cat. Now what's happening? Since you called cat first and then the dog, they've shown up in the same place, which is the default location. So in order to change the location, in order to be able to change the location of the cat and dog, let's just change the location of dog for now. So what we need to do is we need to keep dog dot, let's put it in the center. So now center is also a function. Okay. Now dog should be centered in our game window. Let's see. Oh, and there it is. So we have a cat on the default position and we have a dog. Very good. Very awesome. Now let's see what to do if there is a virus that is actually blocking your Sajilo Python Playground from executing. You're going to go to Windows Defender or Windows Security, and you're going to press Open. Then you're going to go to Virus and Threat Protection, and you're going to go to this Virus and Threat Protection Settings, Manage Settings, and go to the bottom. There's exclusions over here. Add or remove exclusions. Press yes, and now you can add the exclusion. I think it'd be better to add the whole folder as an exclusion. So go to the folder, and wherever the documents we had it in Python Fun, so you can actually include the whole folder. Select folder, and then everything will be excluded from the antivirus. Okay, so that should work, and that should give you the Python Playground IDE. Okay, that's all for today's class. For the next class, we are going to learn how to make this, how to complete this game, or this cat and dog game. Okay, maybe we should also have a mouse. I don't know. I will see you in the next one.
Beyond Apogee.